Long time. So we are live on Facebook and YouTube. See, I'm getting to this excitement right now. We don't love 101 FM Jamaica. Jump on, click on everything right now because the ABC challenge is where it's at. That's what's happening right now. This is the Love 101 FM, the family station. It's time for the Alive Bible Challenge ABC. I want to invite you to log on Facebook, YouTube. We are live there, and we have the challengers. We are live on them. Lawson and Ricardo. They are ready. Dr. Carter Williams. Rock and come in right now. Welcome to our first semi-final match inside the Live Bible Challenge ABC Season 1. I am Sarah Ann Edwards, your quiz master, and our first semi-final match features challenger Oral Lawson of Faith Ministries in St. Mary, and he's going up against Ricardo Williams of the Redeemed United Church of God. We begin this afternoon's match with our icebreaker challenge, where both challengers are given 1 minute to introduce themselves and their church in a creative jingle, which can either be DJ, song, or dub poem. In this segment, challengers can attain a maximum of 5 points, and the decision is left entirely up to our judges. Points awarded are carried forward. We begin with challenger Ricardo with his icebreaker challenge. Go ahead, Ricardo.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Say Ricardo we day now. ABC are the quiz of the day now. For those who wanna know who this man be, my name Ricardo, some call me Ricky. God love me from me eye down me knee, and me eat up me word and full me belly. Oh, and I mean this the policeman. Take a look a trip go over Portland, bring her to our town, bring her come a hand, and me married my wife. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Say Ricardo we day now. ABC are the quiz of the day now. Come let me tell you something about me church. It pastor by Pastor N.G. Edwards. The church it look about it full of Holy Ghost. And if you come for the first, we are give you some love. Bible study Monday, prayer meeting, Tuesday fellowship, Wednesday fasting, Sunday service, a divine fellowship. You know we not miss. Big up Oral, big up Fabian, big up Atiji and the one Sarah and big up the timekeeper, big up the sound man, big up the whole team from Love 101.
Thank you so much, Ricardo. And now it's time for the icebreaker challenge.
Left from teaching a Marcus, jump on a Ochi bus. Rock a best at the next step, Jack River taxi, pan a surplus. As your queen bust the door, FMI grass green, me say you nasty dot. We worship the king of all histories. Every Sunday is a mystery. Holy Ghost lead all discoveries. This at the YouTuber from Covers Plus. Queen Danique make me feel bigger than Super Plus. Love one, no one, I do the right thing. ABC, pack a punch with the right swing. Semi-finals, we in at the boxing ring. Me say me nah stop, try till me ear ding ding. So persistent, me born with a purpose. Study the Bible cause me know it can't hurt us. Bishop B, Bishop G, them a teach we, them a guide we, them be speech we. From Romans 12 verse 3, me say we full of ambition, packed with the Bible, strapped with ammunition, made upon a mission. Yes, it is a mission. Matthew 28 talk about the Great Commission. ABC, yes, it is me, Brother Lawson, the servant almighty. Open up your eyes for your little story. Make sure you have your pen and paper ready. Yes, ABCD, yes, it's me, bro. Lawson, the pandit. Hey, hope eyes for the. God bless you, no. And nerves.
Bless up, bro. Bless up.
Thank you so much, Oral. Let's now get into the match and we kick things off with segment 2, dubbed How Much Do You Know? In this segment, general Bible knowledge questions will be thrown open to both contestants alternately over a 4-minute time period. Challengers will be given 5 seconds to answer each question. If the question goes without an answer, the next challenger will maximize on the opportunity to answer. Each correct response will be awarded 1 point. And we begin again with Ricardo. Ricardo, which Old Testament book gives the quotation, "Behold, the vision is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith"?
Isaiah.
Incorrect, that's Habakkuk. Oral, what is a good thing to call the person who considers the poor?
Blessed.
Correct, Ricardo. Daniel set his face to the Lord in fasting. What was he covered with?
Covered up the Lord.
Incorrect, that's sackcloth and ashes. Oral, how would the wicked behave as should be expected according to Daniel 12:10?
Desolate.
Incorrect, that's wickedly. Ricardo, what were the items robbed from God according to the prophet Micah?
Um, Time and offering.
That is correct. Oral, a canker worm and a palmer worm are listed with what two other devours in Joel 2?
Locust. Grasshopper.
Incorrect, that's caterpillars and locusts. Ricardo, wrath is averted by a soft answer. However, what stirs up anger?
Grievous words.
Correct, Oral. Wine is to be given to those that are of heavy heart, but who are to be given strong drink?
Men.
Incorrect, that's he that is ready to perish. Ricardo, going to the house of mourning is regarded in Ecclesiastes as better than where?
House of joy.
Incorrect, that's a house of feasting. Oral, what does much slothfulness create for a building?
Weakness in its structure.
Incorrect, that's decay. Yes, we'll give you that. Ricardo, what was put on a reed and given to Jesus when he apparently called for Elias?
Vinegar.
That is correct. Oral, what was the main reason why hungry Jesus approached the fig tree that he saw?
To show that there's power in the word.
Incorrect. It had leaves on it. St. Mark 11 verse 13. Ricardo, how did Herod kill James, the brother of John?
The sword.
Correct. Oral, what was Jason and some other brethren accused of doing by some of the Jews that did not believe?
They were accused of harboring a fugitive, Saul.
Incorrect. Turning the world upside down, Acts 17, verse 6. Ricardo, what should the one who is spiritual do for the one who is overtaken in a fault?
Restoring the spirit of meekness.
That is correct. Oral, according to Galatians 1, how did Paul receive the gospel?
With humility.
Incorrect. By the revelation of Jesus Christ. Ricardo, yes, there's a one-time appointment with death, but what comes next?
Judgment.
Correct. Oral, what is the Lord able to do because he suffered temptation?
He is able to relate to our temptations as well.
That is correct, Ricardo. He that doeth good is of God, but according to the same verse of 3 John 11, what is said of those who do evil?
Of the devil.
Incorrect. They have not seen God. Oral, according to 2 John 7, what type of persons have entered into the world? The same ones who confess not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh.
Kind of persons. Ungodly persons.
Incorrect. That's the same verse. And with that, we have come to the end of How Much Do You Know? That's the segment 2. And we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Love 101, the family station, ABC.
I am a man, yes. Strong.
Why are there more men in the music industry than women?
Duo Vitalites, worshiping reggae star Tashiya Williams, and out of the Bahamas, Jamaican-born Patrice Moore, turn the things up reggae style, gospel reggae style that is. We'll keep your Saturday nights during the anniversary month, February, rocking at 8 p.m. right here on the family station. Join us on Love 101 Radio and on our YouTube channel or Facebook page at Love 101 FM Jamaica. The Gospel Reggae Edition, the anniversary month celebration, brought to you by Love 101 FM, the family station. It's our anniversary.
I'm ready to sing it. Gospel reggae, to worship.
Welcome back to ABC, and at this time we'll hear from our judges.
Good afternoon, challengers.
Good afternoon.
I want to say, well done, excellent, both of you, very, very impressed. I heard you bigging us up, Ricardo. Really, really liked that. We gave you a 5 out of 5 for that.
Thank you.
Right. Good afternoon to you both. Whoa, excellent job. I see you both came hard. I mean, we're at the semifinals, and I love how you guys stepped it up. And so, overall, great work. A little, you had a little hiccup, but we gave you 4.5. Very good, both of you.
Well done, well done.
Well done as well.
And the scores in the match so far. Oh Lord, I loved that. By the way, can I do my little 2 cents in this one? It was amazing. Yes. And the scores of the match so far, we have challenger Oral Lawson of Faith Ministries in St. Mary on 7.5 points, and Ricardo Williams of the Redeemed United Church of God on 11 points. With that said, it is now time for the segment Catch Me If You Can. This segment has to do with speed and accuracy. Each player gets the opportunity to distance themselves from their opponent. General Bible questions will be asked to both participants over 2 separate 1-minute time period and a 1-minute time bonus from the book they were given to study. In this round, each question is worth 2 points. Remember, this is a speed challenge, so if you don't know the answer, it is always best to pass. We begin again with Ricardo. Ricardo, it's time for your first minute. What was the name of the Philistines' god?
Dagon.
Correct. What are Abana and Pharpar?
Abana and Pharpar. Rivers.
Correct. How did Ruth's new townspeople regard her?
Pass.
That's a virtuous woman. Which book records the epic battle between David and Goliath?
Testament.
That is correct. What will Jesus drink new in the kingdom of God?
Repeat.
What will Jesus drink new in the kingdom of God?
Vine.
That is correct. That is correct. For what compassionate reason did Ahaziah go down to see Joram in Jezreel?
For help to fight battle.
Incorrect. He was sick. For that freedom walk into the promised land. Who was the leader of the Israelites?
Who was the leader of the Israelites? David.
Incorrect. That's Joshua, who may not have rude, bringing mandrakes to his mother Leah.
Leah.
Incorrect. That's Reuben, and that's the end of your first minute, Ricardo. It's now on to Oral for his first minute. Oral, according to Proverbs, what is bound to the heart of a child?
Foolishness.
That is correct. Zaphnath Paneah is an Egyptian name given to work. Correct. Hypocrites seem to love praying in which 2 places?
In the streets and in the synagogue.
That is correct. Which of his brothers did Joseph hold as hostage while the others returned home?
Judah.
Incorrect. That Simeon, one of the spies of the king of Syria, reported on Elisha's location. Where was he?
Dothan.
That is correct. What did Rahab use as a mark to identify her house in Jericho?
Scarlet thread.
That is correct. How many people from each tribe were sealed?
144,000.
Incorrect. That's 12,000. Revelation 7:5. In Acts, when the disciples received the Holy Spirit, what was the appearance like?
As a dove. Fire.
Incorrect. Incorrect. That's tongues of fire. And that's the end of your first minute. We now go to Ricardo for his second minute. Ricardo, which creature tricked Eve into eating the forbidden fruit?
Serpent.
Correct. Which king of Tyre helped Solomon while he was building?
Hiram.
Correct. What would dogs do to Jezebel?
Lick her blood.
That is correct. What was the Babylonian name that Daniel received?
Belteshazzar.
That is correct. The coriander is a seed that best resembles what heavenly. That is correct. When the sun shone on the water, what did it appear to the
blood?
That is correct. Who did Andrew fish out when there was a need for food?
Who did Andrew? Pass.
A boy who had 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Psalm 117 would qualify as a long or short psalm.
Short.
That is correct. 2 verses. As much as it glitters, it is better to obtain wisdom than what?
Riches. Gold.
That is correct. At what time of the day did the 4 lepers approach the camp of the Syrians?
9 o'clock.
That is correct. What was Simon's great misconception about the gift of God?
Simon. That it could be bought. It could be bought.
That is correct. And that's the end of your second minute, or Ricardo. It's time for Oral's second minute. Who first passed the wounded man in the parable of the Good Samaritan?
Priest.
That is correct. 3 score. And how many more sons did Gideon have?
10.
That is correct. 17 all. Get up and walk after stating who Paul healed at Lystra.
The layman.
That is correct. The men of Gibeah did what to the Levites' concubine?
Rape them.
Incorrect. Murdered her. Apart from the sun and the moon, what else did God make on the 4th day of creation?
Stars.
That is correct. How many tribes was Jeroboam promised he would reign over?
10.
Correct. St. John, or in St. John 6:48, Jesus referred to himself as what?
The light.
Incorrect. The bread of life. What did the migrating Israelites borrow from their Egyptian neighbors?
Vessels of gold and silver.
Incorrect. Jewel and clothing. Judges, how many fishes were caught in the miraculous drought?
5,000.
Incorrect. And that's the end of your second minute oral. It's now time for the bonus minutes. And we begin again with Ricardo. Ricardo, who was Zechariah's father?
Berkah.
That is correct. When did the word of the Lord come to Zechariah for the first time?
8th month, 2nd year of Darius.
Correct. On the 24th day of what month did Zechariah see an angel?
11th month, or the month of Sabbath.
That is correct. What was the 11th month called?
Sabbath.
That is correct. And when an angel came to Zechariah, the man was riding what color horse?
Red.
Correct. What kind of trees were in the hollow of Zechariah? That is correct. God was angry at Judah for how many years?
70 years, 3
That
score
is
and 10.
correct. That is correct. When Zechariah looked up, how many horns did he see?
4.
That is correct. Up, Zion, escape, you who dwell in the daughter of Dash.
Zion.
Incorrect. Babylon. Who was standing at his right hand in Zechariah 3:1?
Satan.
That is correct. For behold, and that is the end of your bonus minute. For Ricardo will now move on to Ora for his bonus minute. For behold, I am bringing forth my servant the Dash.
Branch.
That is correct. Upon the stone are Dash eyes.
7.
Correct. What type of tree is mentioned when inviting your neighbor?
Olive.
Incorrect. That's fig. Who was Zechariah's grandfather?
Ido.
That is correct. There was a lampstand made of what in Zechariah 4:2?
Gold.
That is correct. There were how many lamps with how many
7.
pipes? That correct? How many olive trees were there?
2.
That is correct. What 2 land types are mentioned in Zechariah 4:7?
Pass.
That is mountains and plains. According to the Lord, Zerubbabel will bring forth a what?
Plummet.
Incorrect. A capstone. What were the 2 olive branches?
Pass.
The 2 anointed ones. And with that, we have come to the end of segment 2, dubbed How Much Do You Know? We'll take a quick break and we'll be back with the rest.
I am a man, yes. Strong.
Why are there more men in the music industry than women? How can gospel male artists protect themselves and reputation within the industry? Does his appearance even matter? Well, the mailbox will be checking its mail this Wednesday, February 3 at 5:30 p.m. And you don't want to miss this discussion. So be sure to tune in as Kevin Bailey and Pastor Courtney Morrison take a look at men and the music industry, the whys, the hows, and the getting around it, with guests, manager at Catalyst Crew, Paul Barclay, gospel artist and author Dr. Jermaine Gordon, music producers Corey Clark and John Williams, artist manager John McDowell, and gospel recording artist Orville Sutherland. It's gonna be a full house inside the program hosted by Men for Men with guests who are men. The mailbox this and every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. and it's only here on the family station Love 101. The mailbox Monday.
gospel reggae.
How far you are, how far you are, how far you are. Oh, not so far, because Hope Rocks is coming your way this Saturday as we kick off the anniversary month edition of Hope Rocks. We never cease to ease up on the wholesome family entertainment, and Hope Rocks has some sweet rocking gospel reggae music coming your way this weekend. You can't afford to miss Hope Rocks, the gospel reggae edition, as we join with Jaria, Jamaica Reggae Industry Association, and Salute Reggae Month. Join us this Saturday, February 6th at 8 p.m. inside the Gospel Music Machine when gospel duo Vitalites, worshiping reggae star Tasha Williams, and out of the Bahamas, Jamaican-born Patrice Moore turn the things up reggae style, gospel reggae style that is. We'll keep your Saturday nights during the anniversary month, February, rocking at 8 p.m. right here on the family station. Join us on Love 101 Radio and on our YouTube channel or Facebook page at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Hope Rocks, the Gospel Reggae Edition, the anniversary month celebration, brought to you by Love 101 FM, the family station. It's our anniversary.
I'm ready to sing it. Gospel reggae. Know that we are
It's our anniversary. We're celebrating 28 years of service to Jamaica. Love 101, the family station. Over the years, we've had so many persons who have worked, partnered, and helped Love 101 share words of encouragement across the island and around the world. Listen every day in the anniversary month, February 2021, as we will share with you 28 persons who helped Love 101 make a difference. You'll hear a little bit about their role as they pass through the doors of love. The 28 Faces of Love. Listen every day at 11:30 a.m. for 28 Faces of Love. The memories live on. It's all here on the family station. Love 101. It's our anniversary. Woo.
We are family. We are family.
Welcome back, and the scores in the match so far. We have a challenger, Lawson of Faith Ministries in St. Mary on 41.5 points, and Ricardo Williams of the Redeemed United Church of God on 57 points. On that note, we move into our final segment called Home Stretch. Both challengers have prepared for this segment from the book of Zechariah. The outcome of this round will come down to the challenger who is hungry for the win. Questions will be asked alternately over a 4-minute time period. Each correct answer is worth 2 points, and incorrect answers will come at a cost of 2 points. Therefore, if you are not sure of the answer, it is always best to pass to the other challenger. Let's go, Ricardo. During the reign of what king did Zechariah prophesy?
Darius.
Correct. Oral, how many years did the Lord have indignation against Judah?
70 years.
That is correct. Ricardo, what did the Lord say would be built in Jerusalem?
His house.
That is correct. Oral, what was the man in the vision holding in his hand?
Measuring line.
That is correct. Ricardo, what do those who touch Zion touch also?
Touches the apple of his eye.
That is correct. Oral, who stood before the angel of the Lord?
Joshua.
That is correct.
And Satan.
That is correct. Ricardo, what did the Lord say to Satan in chapter 3?
The Lord rebuke you.
That is correct. Oral, what would be brought forth?
Pass.
Ricardo,
The branch.
That is correct. Ricardo, still with you. What did the word of the Lord say to Zechariah?
At which time?
In chapter 4.
in chapter 4. Pass.
Or would you like to try?
No.
Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit. Or I'll still with you. What would lay the foundation of the house of the Lord and finish it? Or who, rather?
Ooh, Zerubbabel.
That is correct, Ricardo. What is not to be despised?
Small things.
That is correct. Oral, what did Zechariah see in the first of this chapter?
What chapter?
5. Chapter 5.
A flying roll.
That is correct, Ricardo. What were the houses that came from between the mountains?
What were they?
What were the horses that came from between the mountains?
Red horses, black horses, white horses, grizzled horses, and bee horses.
That is correct. Oral, upon whom were the crowns set in chapter 6?
Joshua the high priest.
That is correct. Ricardo, what does the Lord hate?
Lord hate. Pass.
Oral, would you like to try?
Pass.
All right. Imagining evil in your heart against your neighbor / loving false oaths, according to chapter 8, verse 17. Oral, still with you. Against what nations is judgment pronounced in this chapter? That's chapter 9.
Tyrus. And the cities of the Philistines.
That is incorrect. That's Hamath, Taras, and Zidon. Chapter 9, verses 1 to 4. Ricardo, what did the Lord call the staffs that he took?
Beauty and bands.
That is correct. Or for what should they ask in the time of the latter rain?
They shall ask for more rain so that the Lord will send bright clouds and
That is correct.
more rain.
That is correct. Ricardo, what prophecy did Zechariah make that Judas Iscariot fulfilled?
When they sold Jesus for 30 pieces of silver.
That is correct. Oral, on whom will the inhabitants of Jerusalem look?
Pass.
Ricardo, would you like to try?
No.
On him who they have pierced, according to 12 to 10. Ricardo, what will be open to the house of David?
Open. Pass.
A fountain.
That is correct. Oral, still with you. What phrase in Zechariah did Jesus quote referring to himself?
That the shepherd will be smitten and the sheep will be scattered.
That is correct, Ricardo. And that is the end of this segment. We will take a quick break and we'll be back with the final scores.
Well done, bro.
It's our anniversary. We're celebrating 28 years of service to Jamaica. Love 101, the family station. Over the years, we've had so many persons who have worked, partnered, and helped Love 101 share words of encouragement across the island and around the world. Listen every day in the anniversary month, February 2021, as we will share with you 28 persons who helped Love 101 make a difference. You'll hear a little bit about their role as they pass through the doors of love. The 28 Faces of Love. Listen every day at 11:30 a.m. for 28 Faces of Love. The memories live on. It's all here on the family station. Love 101. It's our anniversary. Woo.
We are family. We are family.
I am a man, yes. Strong. Why are there more men in the music industry than women? How can gospel male artists protect themselves and reputation within the industry? Does his appearance even matter? Well, the mailbox will be checking its mail this Wednesday, February 3 at 5:30 p.m. And you don't want to miss this discussion. So be sure to tune in as Kevin Bailey and Pastor Courtney Morrison take a look at men and the music industry, the whys, the hows, and the getting around it, with guests. Manager at Catholic Crew, Paul Barclay. Gospel artist and author Dr. Jermaine Gordon. Music producers Corey Clark and John Williams. Artist manager John McDowell, and gospel recording artist Orville Sutherland. It's gonna be a full house inside the program hosted by Men for Men with guests who are men. The mailbox this and every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. And it's only here on the family station, Love 101. The mailbox, Monday.
It was so easy on me body. And when it got man them dead, the macho man he look and it on them dead. Gospel reggae.
How far you are, how far you are, how far you are. Oh, not so far, because Hope Rocks is coming your way this Saturday as we kick off the anniversary month edition of Hope Rocks. We never cease to ease up on the wholesome family entertainment, and Hope Rocks has some sweet rocking gospel reggae music coming your way this weekend. You can't afford to miss Hope Rocks, the gospel reggae edition, as we join with Jaria, Jamaica Reggae Industry Association, and salute Reggae Month. Join us this Saturday, February 6th at 8 p.m. inside the Gospel Music Machine when gospel duo Vitalites, worshiping reggae star at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Hope Rocks, the Gospel Reggae Edition, the anniversary month celebration, brought to you by Love 101 FM, the family station. It's our anniversary.
I'm ready to sing it. Gospel reggae, to worship Him.
Welcome back. And the final scores in this week's ABC matchup is we have challenger Oral Lawson of Faith Ministries in St. Mary on 57.5 points. And Ricardo Williams of the Redeemed United Church of God on 75 points. With that said, we want to say congratulations to you, Ricardo Williams, and very well played, Oral Lawson. So now,
Thank
Ricardo,
you.
you're welcome. Ricardo Williams will now move on to the finals on the 24th of this month. Okay, so I want to thank you both for participating. And I want to invite you to go ahead and do your shoutouts, starting with the winner, Ricardo Williams. Go ahead and give your shoutouts and final words.
Let me I must say thanks to God for this opportunity, for even keeping me alive that I may be here today. I must pick him up. I must also congratulate the Love FM team for this that you started. Keep it up. We need it, and by virtue of I'm not talking about us young people, but people need something to keep them, engaged. I must big up Oral, very good friend of mine and quizzer. And by extension, all the other quizzes, the GQF team. I must big up my wife, Tani Williams. Yes, my mother, Lorna Durant. Yes, my wife's parents, Abdul Williams, Kanzi Williams, big up. And I just want to say, everybody who's supporting us, myself and Oral, we appreciate the support. All right, big up. And big up Auntie Nadine as well.
All right, thank you, Ricardo. And now, Oral, it's your turn. Go ahead. Oral?
All right. Well, I see you're a birthday queen, and
Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank
not
you.
hearing me.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Thank you
I
so
just
much.
want to say happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm very observant,
Thank
right?
you.
It was a really awesome match. I I love this initiative that you have started as a radio station. It is something that you're continuing and don't stop. We are indeed winners. I've never studied the book of Zechariah. I didn't know that it was so eventful. So it was quite an adventure for me. Well done, Ricardo. Salute to my wife, who helped me to prepare in the midst of it all.
With the Steve
And,
Fisher.
to the brethren from Faith Ministries and Faith Apostolic Tabernacle in Salem as well. Big up community Marvelly. Ricardo and the JCF, big up on yourself.
Big up, boss.
We're just putting in the work. Ding, ding, ding. We're not here. Ding, ding, ding. That's it.
Amen, bro.
Thank you guys again so much. That's Nadine Blair in the background saying congratulations. Yes, yes. Very much
All right,
excited.
thanks,
Very
Auntie
much.
Nadine.
Hi, Nadine. Thanks.
They're saying hi. Yeah, she's waving. I'm relaying
Yes,
the.
hi, and thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, yes. Thanks again. It was a wonderful match, and I do want to thank our judges, T.G. Edwards, Fabian Bernard, and Nico Allen for technical support. And I want to also thank the quiz master, Sarah Ann Edwards. Thank you. Yes, birthday queen. Yes, thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you so much. Glory to God. Ricardo, see you on the next side later. All
All right,
right.
peace, bless. All
All
right.
right. Blessings to you. Just a quick reminder, this was done live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can rewatch this match,